Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Good. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can
yeah,
hear you
very well.
perfect. Okay, you
Awesome.
want to say hi
Perfect.
and bye real fast?
Hey.
Say bye. Okay, I'm gonna go put him back inside and then I'll be right back.
Great. What's going on, gang?
Nothing much. Just hanging out. This is the place where we hang out and typically plot behind Nathan's back before he comes back to the camera. So
Oh, I
yeah,
like it. I
yeah.
like it.
Uh, so what should we do against Nathan next time we play, just to make him like real sad?
I just had to live through a thieves auction on Friday.
Hmm.
And that was terrible. That was awful.
Oh,
Even
good.
with me, I was kind of like directing it where I was like, okay, go, go, now you, now you, now you. And it still took a while. So
Okay,
it's a great option.
noted.
Yeah. Oh,
It's in
yeah.
there, locked in there, and we'll utilize it. And then Nathan doesn't get to know about it. It's perfect. Oh
Yes.
shit, he's
Perfect.
back.
This is what happens every time I take Eli back into the house. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to episode 38 of Hexproof from Ward. I'm so excited to have everybody. And we have a very special guest with us today. We've got Drew Hart,
That's me.
or
Hello.
hello, or
Hello.
second underscore seven dot mtg.
That's me. Yeah, I actually, if you guys wouldn't mind, and everybody listening to this podcast, go on to Instagram, go find the page Second Seven, like with nothing on it, and
Mhm.
report them for me. I'm trying to get them kicked off of Instagram so I can get that handle, which is maybe a little unethical, but they're not posting and they won't accept my follow request. So I'm spamming reporting them so I can hopefully get the account.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah. So let's
that's my mission.
let's let's take care of that. So
Yes.
if you see this, go help. We need your help. Go help, please.
Yeah, get that person. It's probably like a middle-aged woman from Arkansas. Get her off of Instagram so I can be that person. Till then, underscore seven dot mtg.
It's perfect. All right. So Southern California based.
Yeah, yeah. Where are you
Lover,
guys based, actually?
we're all in Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. How
Yeah.
close is that to Arkansas?
Not very close.
Now that I've made fun of Arkansas,
It's
I'm
closer.
feeling a
It's
little
closer than
self-conscious.
California is, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's
No,
not saying much.
I mean, of the
No.
states, Indiana is one of them.
Indiana. I'm literally gonna look at a map to figure out exactly where Indiana is. I think I could get within. I think if you gave me a map that was like, here's all 50 states, all names removed, and like no, you could even take out all of the state lines. I think I could get to within two states of Indiana.
Oh, I believe in you.
I think I
I
could
feel like you'd
get
be fine.
that close, and that's really not that close. Like that's like a within 20%, really. But even still, I'm like, I think I could do it.
All right. So before we get started, we
Yes.
talk about ourselves a lot. Do you want to introduce yourself for people who may not know you and want to kind of give you that follow and see what you're all about?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Drew, Second Seven MTG. My content is really geared towards collecting, collecting magic. So I collect a lot of artist proofs and signatures, and I'm always working on my bling out projects. And I'm an obsessive builder in which I have only 5 decks, but I am constantly honing and sharpening them to fit the mold that I want to build them within. So, for example, I'm not trying to make my Jolly Balloon Man a bracket 5 deck. I'm just trying to make it the best two you've ever seen.
I love that. I
Yes.
love it.
So that is who I am as a player and as a collector.
Okay. And you're
Yeah.
fine tuning, making sure everything's running smoothly, looking nice, blinging it out. And that's
Yep.
kind of what you do outside of Magic as well, correct?
Yes,
People
yes.
might
So
not know.
I work in film and television as a costume and prop maker. I am likely the best stitcher any of you have or will ever meet. I am mean on a sewing machine. My specialty is leatherwork and sci-fi gear, actually.
That's awesome.
So yeah, when I say specialty, it's like, we're talking Star Wars, Marvel, Dune, that kind of stuff is my realm
Let's go.
and
That's
my
awesome.
That's awesome.
jurisdiction, if you will. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, speaking of jobs, we've all
Yeah.
got jobs outside of this Magic stuff. So, first big thing we're going to talk about. This episode is called The Profession. So, we've got a couple different professions that we're going to feel out along the way on this episode. So, if any creature in Magic could be working with you for the day, who would work with you and do a great job, you think, filling in, kind of doing the same kind of job that you do? This is a question for everybody. So, if nobody has an answer right off the top of their head, I can give mine, just to kind of start the conversation, and then we can go kind of one by one as everybody gets theirs.
Can I ask a qualifying question?
Yeah, go for it.
Now, when you said creature, when you like, I know that like, we have humans as creatures in Magic, but are you thinking like any type of creature? Like are you gonna say a human or are you thinking like a creature?
No, just anything, any kind
Okay,
of
okay,
falling under creature. It could be a
okay,
planeswalker too, if you think a planeswalker fits very well.
okay. All right.
So, mine. So, if people don't know, I'm a firefighter, advanced EMT. So, I'm kind of going for somebody that kind of fits into the helping, whether that be the people that they're with or the people that they're going to help out with. So I'm going to go with Arulia, the war leader. So if somebody doesn't know, that's an angel with flying, vigilance, haste. When Arulia attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. So the reason I like that, think that she would be great working with us, is because, if you're on a fire, you get worn out, but she's helping you out. Everybody untaps, they're all relaxed and they're going back in, going again. Same thing for any
Hmm.
kind of medical call. If you get onto a medical call and you need more people, she's refreshing you. You're going back in, kind of resetting your brain, seeing what you can think of. Think of motor vehicle accident, something like that. You're kind of looking tunnel vision, seeing something without seeing the whole entire picture. And I think that refresh would help you be able to see the whole picture, help out a little bit more.
That is such a wholesome answer. That was a good one. I liked
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I have one if you're need to think of one still, but I did the one that's gonna work for me is gonna be really hard to pronounce. So uh,
It's okay. We butcher names on this all the time. So you've
okay, I would say Mama Minan, Mama Minan,
mm,
the right hand. You know the jellyfish.
Mama.
yes.
Maman
Uppies.
uppies. Uh,
Yes, yeah, got it. Like I always want to call it Memnon. And I don't think that's it, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So it's like Maman and on, Manan. Anyway, just keep saying M, and then no one corrects you because they don't know either, and then that's the person. I work as a behavioral health nurse, and so we work on getting people's brains back to where they should be. And
Hmm.
then mental modulation is a card from Edge of Eternities, and that has our jellyfish friends on them, and their nervous systems are decentralized, and so then they can just kind of pick it apart and be like, oh, we could just take this trauma and put it in another file or something like that, or it could come in handy, I think. So,
That's really interesting.
yeah.
Perfect. I love it.
Hmm. Yeah. Samuel, you got one?
It is way beyond nothing compared to what you three do. So during the summer days, spring days, I drive a dump truck to haul aggregate and stuff like that to anybody that needs it. Or during this season, I'm hauling lime out to farmer fields to get that pH at the right level for the next season.
Until it
Hell yeah, brother.
snows. You get some breaks.
Actually, no.
Oh,
Ground is just a little too wet. It's not frozen enough to work. Once it gets frozen, then we can go back out there.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So who you got? Who you got?
Mine's gonna be Captain Sisse because since I need somebody taking the helm of what I use. Granted, one of them already has all I gotta do is push a button and it'll pilot itself. But I need somebody to make sure to make those harsh turns.
I love it.
That's a good one. You guys ready for the safest answer in the world?
Yes, let's do
Yeah.
it. Who you
I'm
got?
gonna go with Stitcher's Apprentice.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I just pulled up a list of Stitcher. My search term was Stitcher because I was looking for Giralf or
Okay.
Geralf.
Yeah.
Stitcher Geralf. I was like, what's he do again? And I was like reading it and I was like, what other Geralfs are there? And then I saw Stitcher's Apprentice and I was like, oh, that one. That one. He's too dumb. He can't tell me no. And it's like a big homunculus. Uh, Not a good card, but he's helpful.
I love it.
You can't find good help these days, so
No, no. So I'll make one.
Okay.
uh,
All right. We've been at work. It's that time of the day. We need someone to come and fix a meal for us. Drew, I used to work in film and television.
Hmm.
Crafty and catering were if they were not on point, the day was ruined. Okay.
Yeah,
So
100%.
we need someone to run crafty and catering, get the food to the bellies. So for who are we going to have to say yes, chef to? Who's going to be bringing food to the kitchen, bringing us our lunch at work today? Who you got? From all the chefs in Magic the Gathering, who do you have?
Of all the chefs, I can only think of one chef in Magic the Gathering. No, I can think of two chefs. I can think of two chefs.
Okay.
Um, and I'm gonna go with Asmaradelmakar,
Perfect.
yeah.
which I think is how you say it. Don't listen to anybody else online. And also, I will not pronounce it again. It's not my job to educate you. That's how you say it.
No, yeah. That's a
Um,
that's a good pick.
that is one of the two chefs I can think of off the top of my head.
Josh, do you have a chef off the top of your head?
Yeah, 'tis the season. Why not Bernard Ginger Sculptor? The
Oh, that is a way better
Yes.
Yeah.
answer. That's a
Yes.
way
Yes,
better
so
answer.
getting there for the holidays. Yeah, get some
Yep.
gingerbread. Everyone, like spike your glucose. Why not? Send it.
Yeah. I have a hard time supporting him. I just couldn't eat anything that he makes because he makes gingerbread men and it makes me think of Gingy from Shrek and I just couldn't be the monster to eat Gingy. But but I like your pick.
You know who I think could eat Gingy and would thrive in a living gingerbread man cookie economy?
Who is that?
Uh, Anybody who can eat the like a live octopus.
Oh yes.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you ever seen those videos? Which I try not to see, but man, I just see them anyway. I think that those kind of people, they'd be like, oh, when you feel their little legs squirming, that's amazing.
Just keep
It's all about
chewing.
the mouth feel. I think those people would be like, oh, Bernard, you did it again.
Which is hilarious because that kind of leads into my chef pick, Dockside Chef. So,
Yeah.
um, the flavor text in Dockside Chef, the squirming is how you know it's fresh. So
Dude, that's funny.
perfect.
That's funny. Wow. Okay. All right.
Who you got cooking for you, Sam?
Well, I'm all about simplicity and just getting to pump out as much as we can get. So I'm gonna go with Academy Manufacturer.
Okay.
So
Is that a
it might not
chef?
be the most flavorful because if as long as you're creating something, he's gonna create you food.
Sam just chose ultra processed food as his answer.
Got to pump that stuff out.
Sam's eating 10. Sam's eating 10.
And you're getting money in the process because treasures. I don't know what you're going to do with the clue, but both
Haven't
those
got a
options are
clue.
solid.
Haven't got a clue. Okay. All right. Okay. We've got another one.
The other chef that I was thinking of, the only other chef I could think of,
Yep.
because I didn't think of a cabinet manufacturer, was Guillaume, that the Golgari chef.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that guy's a
actually
chef.
surprised nobody picked a lobster.
Oh, the lobster too. I wouldn't eat something that call me racist if you will. I would not eat something a lobster cooked for me. I'm sorry, I draw a line.
it's
What
more
about the witch that
speciest.
makes food?
Speciest.
Oh, xenophobic is the word you're looking for, Nathan. Um, and you know what? I'll take it. Once we have lobster people, I will apologize. Until then, I'm not
Uh,
eating something a lobster makes
well,
me.
I think it's gonna be very sanitary. I just picture them going all shrimp, where they do the thing where the little tendrils to clean all the little bits off. So
Yep.
it's probably the
Go off Finding
safest
Nemo on it.
meal.
You're
Yeah.
probably right. I just hate that.
But just a couple tendrils on your food. I don't know.
No, absolutely not. I'm getting a hammer as soon as I can.
The Hammer of
And butter
Thor.
and garlic.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm like, no, absolutely not. Skip.
Speaking of Skip, you're listening to music at work, and then you get a phone call. You're hired. You're now the touring manager for a band made entirely of Magic the Gathering characters. Um, we need to know the genre, and then we'll go step by step, and you're gonna build the band um, from there. So, Sam, what genre band are you building? What are you the band manager for? What kind of band?
Um, hmm.
Here's what we have to do though. All of the members of the band, they would have to be able to be in a deck together and it would have to be cohesive.
Now, are we all just building a separate one, or are we all just making
Yes,
together
everyone,
one?
we've got four bands. We've got a battle of
All
four
right,
bands going on.
I would say
I like it.
mine would probably be Finnish metal.
Mm.
Okay. All right. I've got a heavy metal band. That's what I'm making.
Oh
So
man.
maybe this isn't a battle of the bands. Maybe this is just like a Warp Tour X Fest,
I
just
like
kind
that.
of like fun little get together. So Josh, we've got Finnish metal, heavy metal. What do you got?
Uh, I got K-pop.
Okay. All
Uh,
right. All right.
I like it.
All right, Drew, what do you got?
I was gonna go speed metal, but now I'm feeling a little pressured out though, because we got two metals so far. I'm like,
Okay.
oh man, we got to switch genres here.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna go like ballad rock, like rock ballads.
Okay.
Something in the realm of like Meatloaf and Journey.
Mm,
I think that's what my band's gonna be.
okay. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Josh,
Yo.
who is your lead singer?
The lead singer, of course, has to be Starfield vocalist from
Okay.
Edge of Eternities.
All right.
Smart.
But then to get all the colors in the band, we're gonna get Zinnia Valley's voice, and then so he can parrot and echo and stuff like that. So he'll do backing vocals. Makes sense to
Okay.
me. And then from Neon Dynasties, I remember that there was a literal just artifact creature with like a DJ table, and I they would of course be doing supplying the beats and then also probably being the rapper too. And then boom, K-pop band with a bird in it.
Perfect. You've already got your band made. Okay.
Yeah.
I
All right.
like it.
Sam, who do you have for your lead singer?
My lead singer would be it's a Vesuvan doppelganger.
Oh, okay.
That way, no matter what, I don't know, they could be in control of who what they sound like at any given moment.
Okay.
I
I
like
like
it.
it. I like
Is
it.
Omo the Queen of Vesuva in the band? Like,
That's
do
like
you
the
think?
traveling mother.
Okay, I
She's the
like
one making
that.
doing everything for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, good choice.
Okay.
Solid.
Drew, who do you have singing for you?
I'm gonna give you guys the band name and we'll work out from there.
Okay.
We're going Hazel and the Root Blooms.
Okay.
Uh, and this is gonna we're gonna lean a little more into Fleetwood Mac sounds. I know what I said before. Forget that. I
Okay.
was lying.
That's fine.
We're
Out
gonna
the
go more
window.
Fleetwood Mac, led by Hazel of the Root Bloom, famous guitarist Chatterfang. We've got the Odd Acorn Gang as backup singers and bass player. Um, and then we're going with who's the Indestructible Squirrel? He's gonna be the drummer.
Toski.
Toski. Yep. Yeah, he's old, he's seasoned, he's drumming.
Okay.
That's the band. The whole stage is like this big. It's
Yeah.
awesome. They're so easy to
You can
manage.
literally carry them
We just
around.
have a Sprinter van. It's
Yeah,
great.
selling out shoe
Yeah.
boxes everywhere.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, there's this whole like there's this love angle between Chatterfang and Hazel, and we're getting squirrel babies all the time. It's a mess. That's the biggest problem.
You just squirrel nesting all over the
Yeah,
place, just
exactly.
constantly. But the good thing is you don't have to worry about selling out. You constantly filling seats if you're constantly pumping
Oh
out
yeah.
babies.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not. Hazel is.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Sam, who's the rest of your band? Who you got?
So, for drummer, because the fitting of the Finnish style, I need someone crazy on it. I'm gonna throw Crash the Blood Braided on the drums.
Okay.
Mm.
Um, Jared Carthalion, or how I'm saying his name, he'll be the vocalist just because he's got the hair.
Okay.
And we got to have a sound specialist, and none. I'm gonna use another Soundwave on the Transformers.
Transformer?
Yep.
That makes sense.
He's also there. This sounds like a terrible fever dream. God, can you guys imagine if Transformers was in Magic the Gathering? That'd be crazy.
That would be
I,
nuts.
I threw up in my
Yeah.
mouth.
That'd be awful. It'd be a real slippery slope from there.
It
Yeah,
would
it
be,
could.
the only thing crazier than that is if they brought in like Dwight Schrute or something. Like, just kind of that would just be I
I
Scranton,
know we're
Pennsylvania is a
yeah, that's a plane.
it is a plane to go to. You have to get on a plane to get there. So,
Have you guys ever been to Scranton, Pennsylvania?
not yet.
Nah.
I purposely went one time. I was when I was moving out here. I drove. I like in driving. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get lunch in Scranton, Pennsylvania, because that's the office. That's the office place. That'll be so cool. I don't know why I thought that would be cool. That was stupid. Like it's not portrayed as a cool place. But I went and I was like, I'm in Scranton. I was like, all right, let's leave. Like,
Yeah, it's time to get out of here.
Or
yeah,
like,
I
yeah.
I got lunch and I left and I drove another 8 hours before I stopped for the night.
Yeah, because like in like Parks and Rec, there's I forget the character, but one of them vacations in Muncie, Indiana.
Jerry Gergich.
Thank you. Yeah, and then everyone's like, "Oh, like M Muncie or whatever like that is where like we went to college," and we're like, "It's you shouldn't vacation there."
No, no,
No.
it's so easy to like hear those places and be like, I want to go because X character went. And then you go and you're like, why did I think this was going to be anything but that?
Yeah, I mean, Ball State is the Harvard of Muncie, but
I don't
so
even, what'd you just say?
I said Ball State is the Harvard of Muncie. It's been referred to as that by David
I-
Letterman. So, um, yeah. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill you guys in on my band.
Yeah, give it to us.
It's a fun one. Our lead singer is Obnixilus, the Hate Twisted. Um, it's when I said heavy metal, it's gonna get heavy. Lead guitar, we've got Razorkin Needlehead. This is just the band name Draw Punish. So, real
Good
simple.
band name.
Bass guitarist Nekusar, the Mind Razor. He's on there. He's kind of like Mick Mars in Motley Crue, not moving around a lot, but he's getting it done. Um, On
Stationary.
drums, yes. On drums, we've got Solfim, Mayhem Dominus, just rocking it out.
Mm,
Extra instruments, kind of like Limp Bizkit, we've got a DJ. Jace's archivist back there just
good
going off.
one.
And then backing vocals, oh here Oxonal, the deepest might. So
The
um
red one?
yes, yeah,
Yeah, sick.
just going off.
I can only imagine the amount of pig squeals that's going to be going in for each set.
Oh, it's a lot. It's so many.
That
So all right.
was a good one, dude. I have regret now. I think I like your band the most, Nathan. I think that's the band I would want to see out of all of these.
Well, the good news is they're all together. So we can
It's
just
one
kind of
ticket price.
set up. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of those fun things. And the good news is it's a 2 weekend event. So if you miss it the first weekend, you can go the second weekend. It just might be trashed.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fair.
It's kind of
Well,
like
they've had 5 days to clean up in between these weekends.
you'd think so, but man, Coachella's a mess.
Why we
Coachella's
got
a
board
mess
wipes.
week too.
You can just like exile the garbage, right? Just
Yep.
adios it. Just at
Mhm.
the end of the day.
It just-
Farewell.
yeah, farewell.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So we've made a band, we've made food, we've got somebody to cover us when we're out touring with the band and eating a whole bunch of food. Um, so if we could make, um, we're gonna make a movie based on our life. Um, who do we want to have direct it? And I'm talking actual living directors, not Magic the Gathering characters. If you could have any director, who would you have direct and why? Why are they directing for you?
Good question. Good question. Um, oh man, I need a minute to think about it. Anybody have one?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I've
have
got one.
Okay, go Sam.
Nathan,
Go
oh,
Sam.
you want me to go?
Nope. Yeah, I
I'm
want you
I'm
to
gonna
go.
choose Guy Ritchie.
Okay. All right. Why?
Mm.
Why?
Yeah.
I feel like he's got that nice suave that he kind of like makes that any movie he makes has always got like these cunning characters and can turn even the mildest type of character seem very important in the end for no reason at all.
I like it.
Hmm.
Who's not important that he can make seem important in your movie?
I could make a lot of people angry at me, but
Oh no.
are we talking like any actor that we want the movie to play, like for
Yeah.
their role?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
Let's piss somebody off. I'm sure this actor is going to watch this episode of this podcast.
Does it have to be a director or could I have a producer? I thought he directed, but he produced, and now I feel silly.
He does both.
Just have him produce, but you also have to find a director, buddy.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Well, my producer would be David Cross, from like
Oh, he can direct. David Cross can direct.
okay, sick. Okay, then I choose David Cross. One, I think he does a really good job of really milking absurdity in a scene. And then also we kind of look alike. Like I will evolve into him as my next Pokemon level. So
I've got one of those too.
who do you evolve into?
Uh, it's either, depending on if I evolve during the day or the night, I'm either going to turn into Adam Savage from the Mythbusters
Yes.
or Ron Howard, the director.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm getting close to finding out which way. It depends on how much the hairline holds.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I have a picture of me and Adam Savage together from like, I think it was like 2018 or 2017. And I'll send it to Nathan after so we can put it up on the big screen here. And he looks like my dad. Like, like
That's
if I was like,
awesome.
this is me and my dad, you guys would be like, I think it is.
We
Yeah,
blow
we
stuff
look
up
related.
together.
Yeah,
Sorry, I cut you off.
seriously. No, no, no. We just look related. That's that's the moral of it.
That's
Um,
awesome.
I'm a little torn, truthfully. I was hoping, so I think that I want my movie written. I do have a director, but I
Okay.
want it like written by like Jason Segel, because I think he
Yes.
does a really good job of capturing the hilarity that is ever present in the depressing and chaotic moments of my life, and like I think he could really capture that. And I think he does a really good job capturing that in movies like Forgetting Sarah Marshall and stuff,
Yes.
which he wrote, he did not direct. And then I'm also torn because I'm really on a Guillermo del Toro kick right now, and like I'm like, ooh, I think that would be so awesome. But I'm like, oh man, I think it might be too like artistic and serious for my life. So a
Is it
little
good?
torn that.
Mhm. So like have you seen? I'm assuming you've seen the new Frankenstein and all that.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome. I saw it in the theaters a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, amazing. But uh,
Incredible.
yeah, try not to spoil the 200-year-old story for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. So I'll kind of keep it hush and keep, but highly recommend it. It's
The
beautiful.
monster may surprise you.
Oh.
It may not be who you think it is.
Oh.
No, that movie was incredible. The production design was just insane. Guillermo del Toro, I mean, just in general, I'm such an apologist of his. Like when people are like, "Oh yeah, I don't really like his movies," I'm like, "Get out!" Like it's
Hmm.
crazy.
Hmm.
My favorite movie of all time, Pacific Rim, is also done by him.
Yes.
And yeah,
Yeah. So speaking of Guillermo, uh, he is my absolute favorite, and he is who I would pick. If I
nice.
could bring anybody in and have them direct a movie, it would mostly just be so I could spend all the time sitting next to him and just hanging out with Guillermo del Toro and seeing him work his
Right.
craft because there's nobody that's does it better.
You're just
Um,
like, Guillermo, tell me about Hellboy.
yeah, yeah, I would. Oh my gosh, he'd probably have to be like, I know this is your movie, but I need you to go away. It'd be so much fun.
Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
Oh, I was gonna mention also he builds models with his friends in their free time and paints them and stuff like that. And
Yes,
I see you have some figures behind you and stuff like that. I
I
build
do.
Gundams, and it was like we could be pals. We could just have like a day where we
Oh yeah.
paint up some dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I've got several of these back here that I've like printed and finished and painted and stuff.
yeah.
Ooh,
I
can
Um,
you
see Abe
bring one
Sapien up
closer
there.
to the camera? Sorry.
yes, let me get one that's I have a naughty Elsa and a naughty here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull down Elastigirl because she's oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
I caught him. It's
that was
fine.
good hands right there.
I've dropped them so many times. So this is Elastigirl. This was like a COVID waifu project of mine.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
this is like,
That's rad.
That's awesome.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it was entirely just kidding. So this is
Uh,
it was her and the bike were resin printed for my 3D printing nerds out there. The base was FDM printed. However, about two-thirds of the way through the build of this, she was like all of her body parts were separate, like on pegs in styrofoam in like varying levels of finish. And we had an earthquake here, and the styrofoam fell over, and a bunch of the
Oh,
parts cracked and broke. And I boxed this project up for like 2 years. And then in like a manic episode, I was like, I just have to finish a project today. Like, and so I just like in like one weekend, I just went through and just like finished this like wicked fast. And it came out really good. But yeah, due to that like earthquake, like we had like a break in the bike, like here,
mm.
mhm.
and there's a butt crack
Oh
right
no.
No,
there, you can
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And so, yeah, I know. I was like, no, the moneymaker. But yeah, I'll send you guys pictures of it after. It's really, really sharp. It's one of I think it's the best mini, quote unquote mini. She's like a sixth scale figure. But, but yeah, it's probably the best miniature paint job I've ever done was on her.
Yeah, it looks rad. Great job.
Thank you.
Josh,
Thank you.
what's
Yeah.
what's your best miniature paint job?
Okay, I'll go grab them.
Get him.
It's
Does
not the.
Josh's skeleton have a name in the background there?
I don't know. I don't know if we've ever kind of figured out a name. We'll have to ask.
I want to ask.
He's all
Ready?
excited.
I'm gonna get him.
Get him.
Josh, wait, hang on. Time out. Time out. Forget your mini. We've moved on. I'm just kidding. Keep it close. Yeah, the skeleton name. What's the skeleton's name behind you?
Oh, he
Right now, right now, right now, please. For the viewers. They're in the chat. They're letting us up. What's his name?
uh
What's his name, Josh? He needs a name.
Quick, just say boner.
Yeah, just say Boner, dude.
oh uh Bonaparte. There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're a real quick thinker.
Yeah, I pride myself on it. Like lightning up here.
Tell us about your mini, Josh, before before I do something else mean.
Okay. Yeah, just a
Oh,
custom
dude.
painted Death Scythe Gundam.
That's
Uh,
so sick.
yeah, so I made
That's
it like
really
a
awesome.
I made it like a candy apple on the scythe. So the stuckers that rip out your fillings.
Yes.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah, so that's what I made the scythe look like. Yeah, it's
That
probably
is
my best
so
one.
cool.
It looks really good with my 4 pixel camera on I'm using right now. So yeah, but yeah, there's that.
Well, that's super cool. Yeah, no, I love painting. I'm also, in addition to sewing and whatnot, I am I'm a very accomplished painter when it comes to props and costumes and stuff.
Yes, I saw
And
your love for droids. Got a
oh, yep,
really fun
yeah,
droid.
yeah. My 1-to-1 scale astromech droid, R5J2. He's downstairs. I wish he was in the room. I would just turn the camera and show you.
So
He's
nice.
the light of my life. I built him in 2015, rebuilt him in like 2018. In 2022, um, he the cast the crew of Kenobi were looking for Imperial astromech droids, and they asked me if he could be on there. And I was like, hell yeah. And then they didn't like one detail that was like off
Oh,
on him. And
Oh,
so it was like a fair complaint. I just didn't think it was going to be a big enough deal for them. And so I went on like a tirade and spent like over the course of like 2 months, I spent like $3,500 on like new parts for him, like machined aluminum this, pressed aluminum that, yada yada yada. And he's just stellar.
nice.
And so yeah,
it's
he's cool as
awesome.
hell. And he's yeah, he's big, heavy, expensive. I love him. And then also I have my Boba Fett helmet up there, my EE3 Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett rifle in the case there. Both built, constructed, and painted by me.
So good.
Thank you. Thank you. Do what I can. Or I did
Absolutely.
what I can. I don't really do that anymore, funny enough. It was kind of
Yeah.
like past me.
Yeah. All right. Sam, um, I just got a phone call. You've got to get a Magic the Gathering themed tattoo um in the next hour. Can you go ahead and tell us what that design would be?
Oh, I feel like I would want Solthera the Super Void,
Hmm.
but I want every single Universes Beyond set to plunge into it.
I was like, where are you going with this?
Oh.
The secret layer stuff can stay, just the Universes Beyond.
I like it.
Not a
I
single
like it.
Universes Beyond can stand.
Oh, well, I like the Warhammer one, but I'm biased. But
Mm,
I would trade every universes beyond that I like for all universes beyond to be gone,
yeah,
frankly.
yeah.
Uh, that's how I feel. That's okay. You know, people like it, and that's fine. It's not my jam, but I respect it.
Yeah.
Josh, you've got to get you've got to get a tattoo. What are you gonna get and where are you gonna put it?
So I'm going to put Crater Hoof Behemoth on my knee, and I'll be Crater Hoof Benemoth.
I like it.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. How long have you been waiting for somebody to ask you this question?
Every
How-
day for the every day for the past 12 years.
It's so solid. Nathan, how about you?
I think I'm gonna get flubs. Just gonna get flubs
Oh,
on the back of my right leg. I'm kind of uneven. I've got an astronaut on the back of the left leg, the back calf, so I'll just put flubs the fool back there. Um, just acting a fool most of the time.
I dig
Um,
that.
I think it would be a good time. It's not a fun. It depends on who your artist is, but the back of your leg can be a not so fun place.
Hmm.
Um, but uh, the punishment of getting a tattoo is the therapy of getting a tattoo, and sometimes you need that. And I,
100%.
I'm in a spot where I feel like I could use that.
I
Uh,
just fall
I
asleep.
I
what are you
just
gonna
got
get to?
the first tattoo. I just got my first tattoo in a while, a couple weeks ago, actually. I keep meaning to post about it, but I guess I'll show it here first.
Oh,
My
breaking news!
my
Oh,
Mirrodin
Oh,
sword.
oh,
hell
that's
yeah.
so
That's
good.
sick.
Yeah, I went to a Halloween event and they had a tattoo artist. Like I went to a Magic the Gathering Halloween event and they had a tattoo artist there that was doing Magic the Gathering Flash,
Oh, that's
and that
awesome.
that was one of them. And I was like, let's do it.
Let's do it.
It was sick. But to answer your question of what I would get and where,
Uh-huh.
um, there is an artist that I really like who I actually already have work done by. It's the same guy who did my hand cat
Okay.
Aw.
here. His name is Matt Tischler. He's known for this like neo-realism, very like Art Nouveau, color forward tattooing. He is best known for he does profiles of of women.
Mm-hmm.
So like just to give you guys an example, like here is a back piece that like he
Oh,
did
that's awesome.
on somebody, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the camera's totally not going to do it justice, obviously, but like things like that. And
Yeah.
they're just stellar. And this is something I might actually get someday, is like I would love to get like braids Arisen Nightmare's face with like her hair tendriling off into flowers, preferably black lotuses.
Oh, hell yeah, that's rad.
That would be
Yep.
sweet.
Yep. And that's a tattoo I've been floating the idea for years. It's just that he's really expensive and the film industry is in a shaky place.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's funny because I looked him up and he's in Dana Point, and that's
yep.
where when I first moved out to California, that's the first I kind of hit up the some of the connections I had, and they're like, "Hey, we've got a wedding. Come and work this wedding for us." And I stayed in a resort in Dana Point, and it was it was a very fun time.
Yeah, it's a cool little
It was fun.
spot. I've only ever been down there once, and it was to get this tattoo.
Yeah.
But it was super cool. I really liked it. That guy's work is so incredible. Cannot recommend it enough. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it was worth the heavy price tag, I would say.
Speaking of heavy price tag,
Mhm.
um, you're blinging out a deck.
Yeah.
How hard has it been to kind of find the exact art that you want to do to bling out in the way you want to bling out?
It's difficult, actually. It's really difficult, and it's trying to keep a level head when doing these things is kind of hard. Where it's like because I find myself quickly snowballing where I go, I want to try this card in my mono black deck, and should I bother tracking down the $2 version, or should I just grab the $25 version? Or should I just grab the foil etched $55 version so I don't have to think about this again? But then
Yeah.
there's that logical side of me that's like, well, what if you try this card and you don't like it? Because that happens to me all the time where I experiment with one or two card changes and I'm like, oh, that doesn't really work. But that's a challenge. And then I also face this active challenge of the hierarchy of bling. I recently posted a video about this in which I was talking about like, oh, what level does a card bling at? And a great example is that I have in my layout deck a Surge Foil. It's a Surge Foil mutated cultist,
Hmm.
which is not a crazy card or anything. I think the Surge Foil is like $7, $6, you know? It's a real nothing burger of a card. You know, the regular version is like 50 cents. But somebody was selling a signed non-foil version from Italy the other day.
Oh,
And and I was like, it's signed, but it's not foil. And then it was going to cost me like 25 Italian ruples or whatever the Italians use. I'm sorry for all your Italian listeners. And it was going to cost 25 of those. And I was like, that's probably 35 of mine. And like, do I want the non-foil signed version for 35 or do I want to wait for that artist to hopefully come across the sea to design my Surge foil one?
yeah.
That's the real trick is that the deck is about as blinged out as it can quickly get to. But now it's trying to get the signatures. It's trying to get the artist proofs. And that's been a real challenge. Just to find the artists, just to catch them and to say, I've got you now, sign this.
Are you on Facebook?
Yes.
Do you know Mark Aronowitz?
Yes, yeah, Mountain Mage, the signing
Yeah.
service. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's who I've ran into him at MagicCons a whole bunch of times because he's with
Yeah, he's
Dan and
cool.
he's awesome. And
Yeah.
I always keep an eye out on who he's got signing, and it's super helpful because he goes everywhere that I can't go, and
Yeah.
just kind of getting a card to him and making sure to follow the rules and stuff like that. So I always give him a shout out if people are trying to think about getting signatures or artist proofs or things like that
Yeah.
because he's one of the goats out there. So
It's super cool. I love his service a lot. Um, I do. I've been a toy collector for a long. I used to be a toy collector
hmm
beforehand.
hmm
Um, I never liked buying toys online because it took away the thrill of the hunt,
yes,
and that's
yep,
kind of how I feel about this process too, where it's
yep,
like I gotta find it.
yeah.
And it's a little more fun that way. But I do know of Mark, and at some point, I'm sure I'll, cave and go, hey, here's 10 cards. Like,
Yeah.
go nuts.
I
But
just
yeah, I'm always just trying to hold out.
Yeah. There's some artists that I've really tried to connect with, and it like with the traveling situations and things like that
Yeah.
going on with the world that we currently live in.
Yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
just
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of keeps some of those people away that you want to meet up with, and um so
Yeah. One of my white whales right now is Mark Riddick, the guy who did these swamps.
oh yeah.
He is not a Magic the Gathering artist traditionally. He's done a handful of cards, and those lands are my favorite lands of all time. And that's the basic land that I use in my mono black deck. And I've got to catch him at some point and just be like, sign 20 of these.
That'd be
Um,
that'd be
and
fun.
it's my white whale currently because I have no idea how I'm gonna do it. I actually reached out to his agent at one point in time and was
Mhm.
like, "Does Mark ever go to conventions or do signings?" And she's like, "No." He does like he sold at one point in time, he sold the artist proofs like on his website at one point in time, and he would do like artist proof packs of 5 or something. And this
Mhm.
is like when Phyrexia All Will Be One came out, so I don't know, 2022 or something.
Right.
Um, and this is well before I was collecting artist proofs, so I'm like, there's no chance I'm gonna get those. But yeah, I gotta catch him. I gotta like go somewhere that he is and just be like, dude, you have a Sharpie. I have $300. Let's make a baby. Let's do something here.
Sam, who's your white whale? Who do you want to catch? If you could have anybody sign a card.
Oh, well, let's see. I have the runner up, and that was Justine Jones, I think, was for the Secret Lair
Oh
Ur
yeah.
Dragon.
One
Nice.
of the nicest human beings ever in the whole wide world.
Um, it's a toss up.
Okay.
I'll say between two cards, it's a toss up because you were um, it was the last MagicCon. I wanted to get my Textured Jeweled Lotus signed, but talked myself out of it. I'd either
Elena
want
Danner?
uh
Or is
Alina
that the
Richards.
I was gonna say it. I knew it.
Or I know it's kind of a long shot. I'd want to get my Japanese alt art demonic tutor signed by Sumi Okazu,
That would be fun.
but that would be very hard to get done.
There's a strange microcosm of the Chinese and the Japanese artists for Magic the Gathering, in which they, for whatever reason, like don't really have websites.
Hmm.
They don't appear like through Google searching. By and large, I'm sure some
Hmm.
will, but like in all of the ones that I've done research on, because several of them have done braids artworks, it's like I'm totally flying blind. I'm like, how do you not have a website or like anything?
Yeah.
Like you're not selling these anywhere or appearing at conventions, like even in Japan.
Yeah.
Like,
There.
yeah.
If there is one card that I'd want to get and get signed, that would be the lightning bolt from I think it was the last year's Modern Championship.
Is that the one with the woman who's like sitting like
Peach
this?
Momoko. Yeah,
Is it? Is
that'd
that
be
who it is?
something that I'd want to get done, but I got to get the card
I
first.
don't know.
Is that a particularly expensive version? Excuse my ignorance.
Yes.
Yeah, indubitably. It's just the way,
Sam just grew a
the way
monocle.
the way you said that made you sound like you had one of those twisted mustaches.
He
Yeah.
tipped his bowler cap to me.
Let me see if I can find it.
Just curious. I was just wondering. I didn't know. I know those promos always kind of go for a few bucks, but I couldn't remember.
I just want to have Mark Winters sign Nekusar
The
for me.
regular version 721 and the foil version, because we want to bling it out.
Dope.
That's $1,450.
And you don't have one yet? Why not?
No, I mean I've got the best thing I got is a Bayou right now. You think I've got anything better than that? No.
I was just shopping for a Bayou last night, ironically enough. Not like seriously, but I was just like, how much is a Bayou? It's the only dual land that I want for Chatterfang.
How
Um,
much is a Bayou, Sam?
It is $401
I was gonna say
revised.
I was on Card Kingdom last night. I've got a few bucks saved up in Card Kingdom, and so
Nice.
and it's always like every 3 days I'm like, what can I spend this on? And then I chicken out and I don't buy anything. But I found there was one on there for like 350. That's in like moderately played condition.
Just
And I
has
was like,
one like piece of gum on the back of it or something.
worth it.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Barely smells like feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay extra. I'm in,
Uh,
brother.
I've got one that's been like double sleeved.
That's so awesome. Yeah. No, I definitely.
Got that
At some
from
point,
last year's Magic Con.
I'm thinking next year, probably.
I think you need like 4 more layers of sleeves on that, Sam.
I would.
Yeah, you could
Then
put it in
you
wood. Wood makes a
Why
good
not?
sleeve. Yeah,
I just
real
Well, let's just
transparent.
wait until the the Jeweled Lotus gets unbanned. Praise be to the glory of whatever
Banning
body
gods.
of gets that done. Because sitting on a gold mine on that one.
Yeah, here's to hoping.
Yeah.
What do you need? What's your white whale, Josh? Did we get your
uh,
white whale yet? I don't think we did.
I did not pick one. I mean, there's cards I really like. I don't know if I don't think they're super hard. I don't know if they're necessarily hard to obtain or not, but Nikia of the Old Ways is a commander that I is really close to my heart. So I think like getting Ryan Pankos to sign that one would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
And then or get a Mitch from Commander's Quarters to sign a Wayfarer's Bauble. That'd also be fun.
Yeah.
Hmm. I
Very cool.
got to sit down and interview Ryan Pancoast at this past Dragon Con. I was doing this whole artist interview series, and then I went back and looked I like put a ton of work into it. I reached out to every artist. I filmed a bunch of them, and then I don't like any of the footage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And I have to get back to it at some point. I just have to put them out, but it was a huge pain in the butt to coordinate and everything.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I got to sit down with Brian Pancoast and talk to him a bunch, and he's got some really cool product or projects. That guy is such a talented painter. He's doing this whole fantasy Western like series. And so it's like, it's like Western Americana, like Wild West era, but like more like fantasy style like creatures. Like they're like, these like Minotaur people. It's hard to describe, but check out his website. You'll find what I'm talking about. It's like I think it's like sci-fi Western, or I forget what he calls it, but it's
Yeah.
cool.
I
Yeah,
just
And
right
it's
on.
this really in-depth series, and like he wrote like there was like a bunch of information on it, and I asked him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll get back to it." I was like, "Oh, okay." I thought you'd be a lot more passionate about this thing that you seemingly have put a ton of work into.
yeah.
But he
Well,
was
and
kind
it's
of just
just
like,
like you put a ton of work into your series and you'll get back into it. It'll
"Yeah,
all work out.
yeah, next Magic Con."
I
Yeah.
saw you. I saw your video interviewing. I believe was that this Eric Deschamps? Was that the guy who does
Yes. Yeah.
the deflecting palm?
Yep.
And then just the anatomy going into the finger bits.
Yeah, yeah, because I was like, damn, dude, like this thing's crazy. Yeah, yeah, and he talks about how he was like, yeah, we had to really dull that down, like to get it like through censorship boards and stuff. Because it was deflecting palm. Go look at the art if you haven't in a while. It is shockingly graphic. Like it's like a dude's hand that's like mid being blown up.
Yeah,
It's straight up old magic. It's like, wow.
yeah, it's like those Mortal Kombat X-ray fatalities, but on a card.
Yeah, it's actually crazy, but I
Yeah.
love it. It's a beautiful artwork, and he killed it. He was such a cool guy to sit down and talk with. Um, and when
Speaking
I
of,
was sitting, sorry, no, go ahead.
no, 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 you go ahead. You got
I
it.
was just gonna say when I was waiting for him, like I was like he was in it. I met him at his hotel. I was at the bar. I was like, oh, like I just got here, like no rush. My favorite singer of all time, Meatloaf, was playing, and so I was like, this feels right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
What
vibes
what song
immaculate.
was it? What song was it?
Um, yeah, it's if this is the last kiss.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just the song about him, like, oh, if this is our last night together, let's make it count, you know.
Yeah.
Really sweet song. Deep cut though, as far as Meatloaf songs go. Like it's not the first, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh song that like somebody would know if they've listened to a few Meatloaf albums.
Yeah.
So
You got to
yeah.
get into the full loaf
Yeah,
to get
yeah, yeah.
to
It
get
was
to
a
that.
deep cut of the loaf.
Yeah.
So
Some would say it's mid loaf.
exactly, exactly.
All right. Speaking of midloaf, cool guys, Drew, I want to say thank you so very much for joining us on this perilous journey of the profession. You've had some knockout picks. It's been an awesome time. Really appreciate you. Um, before we wrap up, is there anything else that you want to kind of shout out before you head out?
Yeah, guys, please be sure to check out my page, check out my content, check out these guys' content. I actually, just before we started recording this podcast, I just hit 5K on Instagram,
That's awesome.
uh,
Woo,
which is,
nice.
I'm so
Congratulations.
excited. Yeah, I've been working steadily on my social media for just over 6 months. So feeling good about it. I'm like, okay, cool, this is happening, this is working.
That's
And
awesome.
so, yeah,
I love it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. You guys too.
Josh.
Thank you so much for having me on here.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely. We
Yeah.
appreciate you joining and just having people come on and fill in spots and just chatting and having a good time. It's always fun and we always look forward to people saying yes. So
Yeah.
if anybody wants to join us, just let us know. Um, Josh, Sam, anything you guys want to shout out before this episode resolves?
I'm just gonna parrot. Thank you, Drew, for being on. Had a great time. An hour went by really quickly. I have nothing else to add. I think this episode resolves.
Okay. Sam?
Hey, till next time, really.
Okay. All right. I just want to shout out we are in November, which is the month of Movember. If you don't know, I mean, all everybody on this podcast episode, we've all got facial hair. We all have these mustaches.
Yeah.
If you don't know, November Movember happens in November. It's used to raise awareness of men's health issues such as prostate cancer, testicular cancer, men's suicide. Just all of that fits in. There's a lot of great nonprofits to support during this month. So we would appreciate it if you look into those. If you have the time, chance, not just your treasure, but if you can, just get it out there, kind of spread the news, kind of raise some funds this month, we'd really appreciate it. Drew, again, thank you so very much for joining us this week. We really appreciate it. And I think this episode resolves. So
My pleasure, guys.
thank you. See you later.
See you later.
Yep.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Hexproof from Ward. If you like what you heard, you can continue to listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can watch us on YouTube. You can also give us a follow on Instagram and Blue Sky. We'll see you next week.